What is up, everybody? We are back with another video, and it has been forever since I've made a video. I know it sucked. I've had a lot of shit happen. I've had my phone broke on me and it wasn't working. My GoPro wasn't, for some reason, like holding videos on my GoPro like with good quality, so I couldn't upload the videos that I was taking because I did some stuff to my car and I recorded it, but it just wasn't coming out right. So I had to say fuck it. I'm gonna have to take smaller videos in between these clips. So it's been a while since I made a video, and yes, this car right here is still being given away for free. So don't worry about that. That's still part of my plan. I'm not changing anything when it comes down to that. But I also want to talk about another thing that I have done while I've been gone. And that has been, I've been working on my car, the SS. It may look a little bit more different than last time you saw the car. And for anybody that follows me on Snapchat or Instagram knows that what I've been doing, and that this is now called the Murdered Vert. That's my name for this car, and I love it. I think it looks absolutely sick. Completely changed the car. It was amazing. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into a topic of how I did that and how much did it cost. Alright, so in case anybody's been to this, been to my channel or hasn't been to my channel, and you're wondering what did the Murdered Vert look like before this, I'm gonna go ahead and put a picture on the screen right now. And that picture was basically back when I just got it. There was probably minor things. I don't know what picture I'm using yet, but it's probably minor things like just the carbon fiber Chevy badge and Decepticon badge on it, and that's probably it. But that's how it did look. And I'm gonna show you what I all did and how much it cost. And you'll be surprised. It cost a lot cheaper than you thought to change that to this. A lot cheaper. So let's go over a couple things. Alright, so I've transformed my car from how it looked before to that, and for only around about $100, $150, no more than $150 at all. Probably around $100, maybe not even that. But that is a huge transformation for only $100. Let's get into why and how I did it for $100. First of all, yeah, I did it really cheap way, but I do plan on doing it the right way. But I mean, the cheap way still came out pretty damn good. I'm actually pretty happy with it. And we're just talking about looks here. We're not talking about the sound or anything else, because you want to get into sound, exhaust systems, and getting exhaust work. Of course, labor dollars and all that. It costs a little bit more. So if you want to throw that into the equation, you're looking at about $500-$600 in total for complete straight piped and all the work I've done to this car. And I mean, god damn, that is, I mean, she's dirty as hell right now, but she is beautiful. I really like the hash marks I put on there. But let's go ahead and get into what I've all done. Alright, so if you see my last video, you would know that I debadged this car. Took off all the Camaro badges here and everything like that. I blacked out the SS badge, which I need to touch up, and I completely debadged the rear right here, and no SS badge right here. So, no, I debadged it. That cost me $1. Okay, roll of dental floss, $1. All I needed. My list. So, another thing that I did, and this also may be a helpful tip, but I've used all these products to do my taillights. And out of all of them, used this one first. It sucked. Then I tried this, but it wasn't dark enough, so I had to mix in this a little bit. And it came out very spotty, so that sucked. That completely sucked. This stuff, bingo. I will love this stuff forever. Alright, I will continue to use this stuff. It's $15 for one can of this stuff. One can was able to do me and my buddy's Chevy SS, and I was able to do my entire car. My tail lights back here, of course, they're dirty, but you can kind of see I still have a little bit of tint that leaked through the masking tape on these things. But I'll turn on the lights here in a second and you can see it. But I've done my side markers and everything like that all the way around the car, and it just came out a lot better. This one didn't come out as good. But when I did it, it was very, very cold outside. And yeah, it kind of sucked. I also did my third brake light. Third brake light looks amazing whenever it's lit up. Let's go ahead and show you how the taillights look. Now, mind you, it's not perfect. I mean, you can see the imperfections in it, and it's not the spray. It's really not. It was the cold weather that I did it in. It was like 30 degrees. It was supposed to be 50 degrees. I was like, man, fuck this. I want to get it done. So I just went and got it done because I didn't care. I wanted it done. So I just went ahead and said, fuck it. I'm doing it. I don't care how cold it is. You might be wondering, hey, Mike, what'd you do with the badges that you took off your car? Well, let me show you. First of all, here's my rear SS badge. I decided to put it right here. Somebody told me I had it upside down, and it's kind of disappointing, but I still think it looks good. It's not that big of a noticeable difference. I like it there. One of my Camaro badges I put right here. I don't know if you can see it because of the lighting, but I think it looks good right there. It's a nice little touch. My other Camaro badge, I went ahead, I put, let's see, right there. And that was a good placement for it. And then I painted the strut bar. It looks like absolute shit, but whatever. I am also gonna paint this engine cover pretty soon. I think I'm gonna go black right here, or black on the sides with white Camaro lettering on white right here. I don't know yet. I'm just gonna see how it is. I'm gonna wait for it to get warmer actually to do that, because I've done all my painting and stuff when it was cold as hell outside because I've been so damn impatient. I bought this car in September, so since I got it, I've only had like 1 month of it actually being nice enough to do stuff like that, and I didn't do it. I waited till it got cold when I wanted to start doing it, but oh well. Alright, so the next thing that I've done, which is pretty obvious, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned it, but this was $15. $15. The next thing that I did was these wheels went from chrome to black. They're dirty now, so obviously they don't look as good, but that cost me roughly 20 bucks. $20, and I managed to go from the aluminum, annoying, boring looking wheels to black wheels because of this stuff. I bought 5 cans of this stuff. 4 cans are $5 a piece. Well, add that up, it's probably about 20 bucks. And honestly, I didn't even use all 4 cans. I used 3 cans, so it should have been around 15 bucks actually. But I used that, and then shit, what did I use? What else did I use? I don't remember if I used the glossifier. Let's see, where is it at? I think I used the glossifier. I don't remember. I think I was using the glossifier, and I used clear coat. It was one of those two, and it ended up looking amazing. It looked just like the GM wheels that come stock with the car. They look great. So yeah, $20, $30, however much for clear coat as well. Looked great. Didn't even have to clear coat it. I just did it to give it a little bit more shine, and it worked out fine. If my car wasn't so dirty, you could tell, but you can kind of see that it has a shine to it. Looks really good. But you know, $20, $30, black wheels all the way around, saved me quite a few $100s. I know it's plastic dip. You guys might be thinking it's rice, but I think it looks great. Alright, so another thing that I've done, as you can tell, is this thing. This is like $3 or $5. It was one of the first things I did to this car. $3 or $5. You can buy them at AutoZone. And yeah, I went with Decepticon because, I mean, this is a black car. I mean, you don't see many like black Autobots, really. I mean, at least I haven't watched the newest Transformers, but and mainly the Transformers, I see like lighter colored Autobots. So I went with so I have a darker car, Decepticon. So that was like $3-5 for two of them. You're looking at no more than $10. So I mean, nice little touch to it. You know, especially since I'm debadged and that's the only badge on the car. I think it looks pretty good. And the next thing after that I did was I bought a roll of carbon fiber wrapping, which helped me get my gas cap done. So I'm buying a carbon fiber gas cap. Yeah, I didn't do the best job, but you know, it looks pretty good if you just stand from a distance. And then another thing I did was the Chevy bow tie, carbon fiber wrap that. And also on the interior of my car, I carbon fiber wrapped this piece right here. Give it a little bit of touch in there. That was one of the first things I did. And carbon fiber wrap cost me probably like $15, so pretty cheap and nice little touch to the car, interior and exterior. So, all right. So I guess I can go ahead and tell you the final thing that I have done to this car, and that would have to be my quad tips. This car did not come with quad tips. It came with dual tips. I took it to a shop with tips. They're $100 for them. I bought them on Amazon. They're supposed to fit a 5th gen, but I was like, well, they're pipes, and the pipe's the same size. They'll weld up. And they did. And all we had to do is we had to cut the stock bumper on here, in case you've ever wondered. And I don't know if you can see it, how it's cut and how it's placed, but I think, you know, it's a pretty good job. I planned on getting a rear diffuser anyway to fit the quad tips, so I mean, I'm not making a big deal about it. Oh, of course, almost forgot these. I put these on there. That's something most people are not noticing whenever they look at this new video. This I applied with a wet apply application. Soapy water, sprayed it on and tried it out. Came out a lot better than my white ones looked, so happy with these. And I think they look fucking awesome. Those, my last ones I had all white. If you want to get something like that, all white, $20. These ones, because they're specially made, they have the white outline and shit, $50. So they're a little bit more expensive. So, I mean, but you can buy them for $20, like any color. Just these specific ones are a little bit more expensive. So, oh man, I have a nail right next to my tire. I don't like that. Also, I want to go ahead and tell you how I did all my tinting and wheels and all that. So when I did the wheels, I made a video. It just stuff wasn't working, so I'm trying shorter videos. That's why there's a lot of edits and jumps around in this video. When I did the wheels, I took them all off. I didn't spray it with it on the car. I took them all off, and I used. See if I have this stuff where if I do, I don't know where I put it. It's like an Armor All wheel. Here it is. Wheel and tire cleaner. So it's wheel and tire cleaner. It cleans off brake dust and road grime. That's mainly the stuff that you want. And then I just had this scrub brush right here, and I went over it probably about 2 or 3 times. So that really, that way I could get the wheels really nice and clean, so the plastic dip would stick to it. I did it when it was like 50 degrees that day, so it was actually pretty decent enough to do it. And I just garden hose, rinsed it off, and then I let it dry up, and then yeah, it came out pretty good. But that's how I did that, and I went over it with I did like 5, 6, 7 coats of plastic dip on per wheel, you know, and 3 cans only did that. So plastic dip, some good stuff, holds up real strong. I haven't had any problems with the rut fading off or coming off or anything like that. And it's been like 2 weeks since I've had it, so I mean it's holding pretty good. And the reviews said it would. Another thing is the tint. the VHT nightshades. If you're gonna tint your stuff, get this stuff. You don't really even need to clear coat it. It just looks great how it is. So what I did was I took my taillights completely out, which, in case you guys don't know how to take your taillights out, I'll tell you. So you take these two these little bolts off right here, and then there, I don't know if you can see it, but if you have a 6-gen Camaro, pop your trunk, there's a little tab right here, and you're gonna pull this thing off, and pull this tab back. Alright, and you're gonna, once you pull that tab out, it's a pain in the ass to get that tab out. Once you pull it out, you're gonna pull this carpet back. That's my phone. Do not interfere with my business. I have a lot of alarms. Anyway, you pull this back, and then there will be bolts here, here, and then there's one back there. I don't know if you could see this because it's kind of dark. But you're going to take those out, and then once you get those bolts completely out, you're going to have to kind of yank on the taillight a little bit. And don't worry, it doesn't break anything. I've taken both of these out. So you don't have to worry about it. It works out fine. And then once you get it apart, there's a clip in there that holds it to the car, the wiring harness, I guess. That you unclip it, you undo it, and then there's another clip where it's basically like, almost looks like it's what's the word I'm looking for? Zip tied to it, but it's really just like attached to a little clip, and you just pop that off, and then you can take them completely all the way out. Pretty simple, pretty easy, and then you can tint it from there. But I left it wired, and I just threw them down right next to the car on top of this bed right here. Good thing I have it. I got paint all over it. What the fuck? I do some stupid shit. But hey, it came out pretty good. That's the way I chose to do it, and it worked out fine for me. So that's how I did everything. Transformed this car for like $100, and well, the looks of the car for $100, besides quad tips. So if you want to get into that, you're looking at $500-600. But that's how I managed to do everything, and it's real cheap, and it actually completely transformed this car. Got a lot of other things planned for it, like window tint, and I'm gonna go 15 on the sides, in the back, 35 on the front, and then I'm gonna get new side rockers. Well, I'm gonna get side rockers. I have none. I'm gonna get a splitter, and then GM darkened taillights is probably my next purchase, and then after that, or maybe even before that, I'm not sure, we'll get into cams and headers and all that stuff, because this car's plenty loud, but I want it louder. So this is going to be the end of the video, and for the end of the video, I'm sorry I rambled on a lot, and I'm sorry that I haven't posted many videos lately, but don't you worry, guys, because this car is still giving away for free at 200,000 subscribers. Absolutely free, and then maybe after we hit that goal, we can give away my SS. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share this to all your friends, and let them know that, hey, this guy is giving away a car for free, and it's like not a shitty car. So I mean, that's kind of cool. So yeah, get me there, I'll get you guys there. And for the end of this video, since I've been rambling and being boring and stuff like that, I guess I'll just go ahead and do a cold start for ya.